This is TV3 KARD Television, Wichita, Kansas.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Well, Sarge and I would like to welcome you to another installment of Conversational Shaving. Isn't that right, Sarge? Well, hello there. I need to get a haircut soon. But anyway, I know I don't have much hair, but it poofs out on the side, I should say. Today I'm going to be using this. It's the Burham safety razor. Very old, over 100 years old, from about 1909. But first, I have prepped my face already with some Barbus shaving oil. Did that off camera. And yeah, this particular razor, let me see if I can get it out of here, out of the little tin there. On the back it says patent applied for, I've seen other ones of these that say that it was patented, I think June or July of 1909. So this would be early 1909 or before. And in there, I don't know where you would get decent proprietary blades for this, because it did come with Burham blades. Came with, I think it says 3, is that right? Let me see what it says here. Complete with 3 blades, 25 cents. I guess the whole thing was 25 cents. 3 extra blades, 10 cents. So there's that again. And in there, what I've got in there on what will be its second use is one of these PAL gem style blades, single edge, of course. And I'll set that over here. And well, let's see. I don't seem to know what I'm doing right now. Hi there. But my cream is going to be this grapefruit shaving cream from Taylor of Old Bond Street. And let's see. Oh, my brush is going to be this Simpson Trafalgar T-3 synthetic brush, and it's got their Sovereign synthetic knot. And I went ahead and lathered in this the Yulay shaving bowl. Not sure I needed to bowl lather, but I did anyway. So let me go ahead and try to get a lather going on my face here, and I hope you're all doing well out there. So. This Taylor of Old Bond Street grapefruit shaving cream, which comes in, this is the kind that comes in a tub, kind of a crope in a way, cross between a cream and a soap, I guess you could say. It's very nice. And scent strength of about 5 out of 10. Right there in the middle, very nice. Let me wipe my hand off here. And I'm going to go ahead and wet the razor. And I'm going to get started here. Now, one of the first things I wanted to say, and I found out the hard way the first time I used this razor, this will only be the second time using it, that many, is that, oh, and I used it with the same blade too, is you're going to want to use, even though this is a very light razor, you're going to want to use a very light touch, because I cut myself, and yeah, you can cut yourself pretty easy with this. And this will also hold a double-edged blade, but I kind of prefer it this way. And here we go. be pass number 1 with the grain. I must remember a light touch. And I'll go on down here so I won't have to rinse as often. Yeah, I cut myself pretty good the first time I used this. Didn't have to go to the hospital or anything like that, but I was bleeding like a stuck pig. I assume the proprietary blades may have worked a little better. It said you could strop them or buy new ones. Now I've already gotten myself there, already a little weeper, better than the bleeders I had previously. Excuse me. We'll go over here to the other side and I'll try to be more careful. These razors were made in New York City over a century ago. And, yeah. I saw a couple of others of these for sale on the American eBay here in the United States. I don't know if they would be available throughout the world or not. Very early, very old safety razor. I should have gone on down here so I didn't have to rinse as often. Let's see. I'm gonna figure out the best way to go here. There's some paperwork that comes with this, but it's falling apart. I don't want to dig it out of the bottom of that tin. But I believe it did say that this, the angle on this razor was scientifically developed. And it does seem to make these gem blades or gem style blades, even these relatively smooth PAL carbon blades, makes them cut rather sharply. Excuse me. So I'll go here. And remember, and I'm saying this as much for me as for you, remember a light touch, a very light touch. I have to remind myself of that because the razor itself is so light. I don't know what this is made out of. Some kind of metal. Did they have aluminum back then? They had tin. This might be tin. I think tin is one of the components of aluminum, maybe. and about, what is it, 2 days worth of growth on my face. Okay, that's that pass done. I'll be back for a second pass across the grain. Okay, let's go across the grain. Let's see. Due to the nature of this razor, I can't see using it daily as a daily driver, so to speak, but maybe a long time ago somebody did. I have to use this with as light a touch on this as I would on a double-edged Yulay R41, if that tells you anything. I'm hearing a lot of audio feedback too. I'll go ahead and rinse the razor now. Okay, we'll go over here. Well, that's it for that, but I still got this to do, don't I? I'll rinse the razor. I'll do this and then I'll go on to the next pass. And I'll go up above the upper lip. I know I'm not being very conversational right now, but I'm trying to be very careful and not cut myself up here. I'll be right back for a third pass, that meaning against the grain. And now we'll go against the grain. I'll start on my neck this time. Yeah. I think it might have been much better on the first use of one of these PAL single edge blades. These type of single edge blades might be good for 3 shaves perhaps, but much sharper I think on the first use, like many blades are. I'll go over here now. If I weren't on camera, I would go ahead and rinse the razor now, but there's so much extra rinsing to do with just a single edge blade that I don't want half of this video to be me, well, pausing to rinse, cutting out most of the rinsing, but still having to pause to rinse. Get some of that hair off the back of the neck too, where it grows a lot there and there. Excuse me while I rinse the razor. This will be very good, I think, for shaving one's neck. I'm not so sure I'd want to shave my head with it though. here now. This audio feedback makes it sound like I might be pushing harder than I think I am here. Okay. All right, I think I'll freshen this area up a little bit. There's some dissipation on my face. Okay. Not too bad though. Usually this cream doesn't dissipate too badly. Not sure if I'll reuse this blade again or not. In a gem style razor, I can usually get maybe 3 good uses out of one of these kind of blades. And sometimes not, maybe. I'll go ahead and go on up here. Some folks will only use a gem blade, or gem style blade, I should say, once or twice. And these, like I said about these PAL, the carbon blades, they tend to be maybe even less sharp and less good for more and more shaves. I used to know a store where I could get these gem carbon steel blade, single edge blades. Well, PAL actually is the brand of these. I'm not sure, but in the United States, I think these may be made in the same place that makes the gem blades. Yeah, American Safety Razor Company, razor blade craftsman since 1876. 1 Razor Blade Lane, Verona, Virginia, and then it gives the zip code, which is what we call our postal code there. And I'll be right back for pickups. Well, I was just noticing the time here. I'm really running over on time. Hang on. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the rest of these touch-ups or pickups off camera, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I just got done wiping my face off with Mr. Towel here. I'm going to put him back where he goes. I'm not going to do a brief recap this time because I'm running out of time. What I used will be in the description next to the video. But right now, some Dickinson's Witch Hazel. Here we go. Yeah, a lot of sting there, and on this shave, unlike the first one with that blade and this razor, only a darn fine shave, not baby bottom smooth, I'm sorry to say, but still pretty good, more than presentable. Yeah, okay, that's Dickinson's Witch Hazel. Now, some of the Lime SEC, SEC, Eau de Cologne from Pinaud. Real quick here. Get this going. The wrists, behind the ears, the temples, back of the neck. Oh, and that really stings. But it'll be refreshing here in a minute. And yeah, kind of a rough little shave there, but it'll do. That's the Lime SEC Eau de Cologne from Pinaud Clubman. And finally, the Sebum Lime post-shave serum, the lime variety of this. And how am I doing on time? Doing all right? Barely. So you put yourself about a dime size as a good restrictor on that too. So about a dime size thing there. And get that going in your hand. This will act as a balm too. So didn't have any grapefruit aftershaves or balms, so I'm doing this. I'll show you that again, then I'll finish up here. It's a Sebum Lime post-shave serum is what it is, and then this little thing goes back on there. Well, yeah. I'm going to leave you now. So, yeah, this stuff's nice, kind of expensive, but I just had to have one of these. About $150 or more is what this stuff used to be. And I don't have any of their soap or any of their other things, but that's very nice. I'll see you later.